today we're going to be doing the French tip. Here are some examples. This is the French tip. I actually did a tutorial on this, but I didn't end up uploading it just because I wanted to redo it. I just didn't like the design overall. Okay guys, and if you guys can hear my fan, I apologize. It's just extremely hot right now. It's just not okay. Oops. So let me just show you like a little quick about this Polygel kit, but let me go ahead and swatch these colors for you. So first we have this color white here. Let's go ahead and pop them in the lamp for 30 seconds. I have already added the tip and everything, so now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to file just the sides to make it straighter. So now that we filed that, let's go ahead and just blend in the tip and the fingernail. Just remove the dust real fast on this one. This one I believe we're going to do this design that I'm going to show you guys here. Credit to the person, I don't know who did them. I saw them on a TikTok and that's where I got them from. I was like, that design is pretty cute, so let me go ahead and try to redo it. So yeah, credit to that person there. I did not, it's not my idea, it's just theirs. Okay, so the two colors I'm gonna be using are gonna be soft and pink and white. That is the closest ones we have right now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start by choosing the color soft and pink. And this is going to be the French tip. First, we're going to go ahead and choose the French tip. Okay. Let me get stuff out of the frame. I don't like they look kind of crusty. So I'm just go ahead and pick some up here. So make sure you get some hook on your brush first. Then just remove some excess. I'd rather grab it with my brush than the spatula. I just like grabbing it with the brush instead of the spatula. But yeah, then I'm just, oops, I forgot to add base coat. So let's grab some of their base coat here. Okay, now that it has finished curing, we can go ahead and just simply grab some of this and I just like to slide it on there. Look at that. Our brush has barely any, but if it does, go ahead and just grab some alcohol and just remove it on the little towel you'll have there. This Polygel is extremely sticky, so it was very hard for me to work with it at the beginning. So the Polygel that I do recommend you guys try is an 𝐿𝐴𝐶. The glow in the dark kit was my favorite one. That's just my favorite one. I love that Polygel kit so much. I had so much fun using it, playing with it. It was just a really very great brush. That is one that I used here. Look, that is some of their colors I use on those designs. But like I said, this Polygel is extremely sticky. I'm just trying to show you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys can do it way easier using a very good Polygel kit. So I also recommend you guys use modelones. Modelones is also a very good Polygel brand that I really like. So yeah, enough of that talking. Now let's get right into the tutorial. So we're just gonna grab that. So I'm trying to make it work as best as possible. Make sure it's a circle. If it's a circle, you've done your job right. So I'm just gonna try pushing that back into the cuticle, even though we don't have one here, but yeah. And we're just gonna tap it down. And mainly here, we're just trying to get all over the nail here. You don't want to grab too much alcohol, just because this Polygel sucks, and too much alcohol might actually ruin. So that's what we have so far. Now we're just gonna go ahead and use this part of our brush to just make it pretty much more circle, rounded on that edge there. Make sure you pat this down. So I'm just dabbing it on there. I just want to pat on there. I don't want to drag. If you drag, like I said, this polygel just sucks for that. So you just want to pat. But if you're using very good polygel, you can literally drag. You can just, it's just very good to work with, you know. So now I'm having a hard time trying to, you know, work with. And for some reason it has a lot of these dots. I don't know if you guys can see that. Then I'm just gonna try to create the smile line. So the better you do at the smile line, you don't have to file after. I like to try to avoid any filing. I like to just save up my time. So this is how it looks. Now let's go ahead and cure for 30 seconds and I'll be back. So after we finish curing, this is what we pretty much have. So now what we want to do is we want to perfect the smile line even better. So we grab our file and we're simply going to just try to just, you know, file that. But first, this does have a tacky layer. So let's just grab some ojoko and just remove that. Now let's just go ahead and just go around it and try to just perfect it the best as you possibly can. At the moment, I feel like mine looks okay, but who knows yet. I'm about to just file the front. And for the cuticle, you always want to start by just choosing the side. I don't know if it's gonna see. So I'm just grabbing this side and I'm just going around it like this. So now we're gonna grab the color white and we're gonna go ahead and just add some on there. And I want to first check if my brush has any of the other polygel that we used previously, and we're just gonna clean that off. I usually grab a wipey and I just do this. Go ahead and just take some of this. And we're just gonna pat that into place. I always like to start off by pretty much going around the edges here. And we're just gonna get that good in there. So you can do the front tip all the way at the beginning. I like to do it way farther. I don't know if you guys notice that. I like to do it like this, way farther. And now let's just go ahead and just pat that into place. So now we're just gonna pat that into place, try to get that under there too. So I love polygel just because it's very easy to work with. You have a lot of time on your hands, even though you don't want to take too much either, but you can go back if you mess up. So I'm just pushing this forward, pushing. Just gonna go ahead and push forward, trying to get this under. I'm just going to push that into place. And I just want to move some to the side here, so I like to just go ahead and push it this way. Now I'm going to do the same to the side too. I feel like we're missing some on there. So this is what we have so far. So here at the end, we do have some missing, so I'm gonna just drag that out there. Now I'm gonna just perfect it a little bit more here. So now that you have that, you're gonna go ahead and cure. I usually like to cure for 60 seconds after doing this, so I'm just cure that and I'll be back. Okay, and this is how it looks now. We're gonna go ahead and file and buff and all that extra stuff. So here we're gonna go straight. You guys see how easy that was? It's just very easy. And let's go on the other side here. I forgot to remove the tacky layer. I was wondering why. Was it sticky? And so I usually grab a spray bottle that has alcohol and I just spray it on there. And then we just grab this. And it makes my life so much easier rather than using this pump. I mean, the pump works great, but in some occasions it might not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and follow it. And this is how it looks. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just spray some alcohol on there. And then we can just do this. And after that we're gonna buff. And now let me grab my buffer. So I like to use these model ones. And now I'm gonna grab this and buff. This is how it looks when I buffed. That looks very clean, very pretty laid down. Look at this. Okay, now that we've done that, I'll do the decorating. Okay, so this is how now it looks. So now I'm gonna grab my dotting tool, which is this bigger end here, and simply go ahead and just make dots pretty much. That's all what I'm gonna do now, and now we're gonna go ahead and cure that for 30 to 60 seconds. We'll add top coat and then we add the rhinestones. Okay, now that it has finished curing, we're gonna go ahead and add some top coat again. Cure that and we'll be good to go. Okay, now that we have that, let's go ahead. This looks so cute if we would have done a bow tie and then like a rabbit or a bunny, whatever it's called. So I'm gonna start by doing a bigger one, bigger gem in the middle. So I'm gonna add top coat again. I just realized that. So I'm gonna place some top coat, but I'm not gonna cure it. Then we're just gonna stick the rhinestones on there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just pop that in my lamp for 30 seconds. I like to grab my UV glue and to secure the gems, I'm gonna go ahead and just place this all over. Okay, now that I've added that all over the gems, I'd like to just spread this around so it doesn't look too harsh. we're gonna go ahead and cure that.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and